Imagine standing in front of a 3-story building, its height towering at about 10 meters above the ground. That building is 6 times taller than you, assuming an average human height of around 1.7 meters. Now, imagine turning in the opposite direction to encounter something 6 times smaller than you. A cute, lively squirrel, roughly 27 centimeters in length. Strangely enough, the building is to you what you are to the squirrel. You are perfectly, quite literally, in the middle, at least in this tiny slice of scale. It feels intuitive to grasp, but what if you look around at everything in the universe? Could it be that you are always in the middle, balanced between immense and minuscule, colossus and particle? Let's set off on a journey across scales, venturing from the petite to the colossal, to see just where you, an unassuming human, fit into the cosmic puzzle. Start with a marvel of modern aviation, the Airbus A320, a sleek aircraft stretching 37 meters in length. That's about 23 times your own height. Yet on the other end soars the diminutive but heroic Rufus hummingbird, flitting through the skies at just 7 centimeters long, also about 23 times smaller than you. Both travel great distances. The hummingbird, for instance, embarks on an epic migration between Alaska and Mexico each year. If you could swap the bird's size with the jet, this tiny avian marvel would, comparatively speaking, circle the globe 85 times annually, a testament to the wonders and variation of flight across scales. Shrink down further to meet Dinoponera, the world's largest ant, at about 3 centimeters, a whopping 55 times smaller than you. These ants don't have queens. Instead, each colony, numbering about 100, is a war zone of ceaseless status contests. Their nests burrow up to 1.2 meters underground. If people mirrored this intensity, we'd build 25-story skyscrapers merely to house offices where we'd vie just as ruthlessly for hierarchy. Consider, then, the mosquito. That tiny tormentor 235 times smaller than you, yet capable of wreaking havoc far greater than its size suggests. On the flip side, the Empire State Building, towering over New York City, stands roughly 235 times taller than you. Astonishing, isn't it, how a creature this minuscule poses one of the greatest threats to something as massive as a city's population by transmitting deadly diseases? Now edge toward the boundaries of what you can truly perceive. Contemplate a grain of sand, 3 millimeters across, 550 times smaller than you. You can feel its sandy roughness between your fingertips. Peer closely, and just make out individual grains. We mix sand into concrete, the backbone of the world's tallest structures. Take the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, 828 meters high, 500 times your height. If you were that size, humans would be as grains of sand to you. Imagine delicately cupping them in your palm. Beyond this, the ability to comprehend size gets fuzzy. Lisbon, a vibrant metropolis and Portuguese capital, sprawls some 6,000 times wider than you do. Flip the scale again. The intricate networks of arteries and vessels that weave through your body are about 6,000 times smaller than you. Funny enough, you sit squarely between the systemic complexity of an entire city and the vascular highways inside your own body. The smallest alley in Lisbon is to the city what your finest arteriole, just 0.1 millimeter wide, is to you. Keep traveling downward. A typical skin cell is about 30 micrometers across, 100,000 times smaller than you. Then come neutrophils, diligent defenders of your immune system, half that size, and red blood cells even smaller still at around 7 micrometers. These are to you as you are to Tokyo, the largest urban area on Earth. How countless their numbers, how intricate their missions. Are you a self-contained superstructure or simply one cell in the body of civilization, perhaps both? Step broader. Germany, stretching about 875 kilometers north to south, is one of the world's agricultural heavyweights. Its bounty depends on rhizobia, a soil bacterium just 3 micrometers long. This microbe is a staggering 550,000 times smaller than you, while the country itself is that much larger. Nature and humanity, microbe and nation, each sits equidistant from you on this spectrum. Now contemplate the circumference of planet Earth, 12,700 kilometers from edge to edge. The planet is 7.7 million times your size, just as Corynebacterium, a resident of your skin, is millions of times smaller. There are 100 billion such bacteria on your body, more than 10 times the human population worldwide. Again, you find yourself perfectly poised, suspended between enormity and infinitesimality. From here, the numbers stretch the mind. Neptune, a gorgeous blue gas giant, is 4 times wider than Earth at nearly 50,000 kilometers. Jupiter, the solar system's colossus, measures 140,000 kilometers in diameter. Next to you, Jupiter is inconceivably immense, while on the opposite extreme, we encounter the West Nile virus, or the viral spike protein on the coronavirus, 50 nanometers wide. These are as tiny to you as you are to Jupiter. A single breath places you directly between vast planets and microscopic pathogens. Let this sink in. A coronavirus spike protein, hundreds of times smaller than a lung cell, can, with deadly efficiency, pry its way in and take over, just like you battling a giant the size of the Burj Khalifa with nothing but a screwdriver. Scale brings both peril and wonder. Above all, though, reigns the sun, a radiant orb, 10 times bigger than Jupiter and 1 billion times larger than you. Its nuclear furnace provides the light and warmth for all terrestrial life. At the opposite end, a human DNA strand is 1 billion times smaller than you, housing the genetic blueprint that powers your existence. There you are, in the middle, caught between 2 essential life-givers. Numbers begin to lose meaning here. Sagittarius A, the supermassive black hole at our galaxy's center, is 14.5 billion times bigger than you. Hydrogen atoms are 15.5 billion times smaller. Distance to the nearest star is 24 quadrillion times your length. A single proton is 1 quadrillion times smaller. Compared to these, the scale of your day-to-day world is but a gentle breeze. Keep moving. Plunge into the world of quarks, 1 quintillion times smaller than you. These fundamental particles flicker in and out of reality, a cosmic dance that remains an enigma. In their ocean, you are again in the middle. This time, compared to a sphere 174 light-years across, brimming with stars. Approach the vastest of all, the Milky Way, 1 million times bigger than you. On the smallest side, we discover neutrinos, zipping unseen, 1 sextillion times smaller than you, passing through flesh and stone alike. And finally, the scale is complete. The observable universe, 93 billion light-years wide, nearly 1 billion times longer than you. On the opposite end, perhaps, is the Planck length, so small it may never truly be real, where all known laws of physics break down. So here you are, in the middle of it all. Not too big, not too small. From grains of sand to boundless galaxies, the universe seems constructed to make your existence meaningful, balanced between what is minutely detailed and what is grand, almost beyond comprehension. No matter how far you look, you're in the middle, a vital link in an infinite chain. Did you find our videos helpful? Please like and subscribe to our channel so we can be motivated to answer the questions that people are still wondering about.